Why is it, what the fuck is this? Ask about recent developments. As would be expected, the recent changes in Northrend were invariably accompanied by some disarray, but the people have embraced the night with joy in their hearts, and they go about rebuilding their lives with optimism. Your fellow Sirens have each returned whence it all began for them, to lend a helping hand during this period of transition. Alphinaud is in Yormore, Alice said at the inn at Journey's Head, and is told of the night's blessed. Franklin and Reen, meanwhile, continued their investigation into the empty. I had instructions to summon everyone here should you return, but busy as they all appear to be, perhaps the Union can wait a little longer. Rest assured, I continue searching for a way to deliver your comrades home, so please take your ease and enjoy some time to yourself. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the world is this? A gift from Tataru, you say? A mammoth inspired by a certain Archon created to fund the expedition to the Circus Trench. Passing strange. Never had the pleasure of meeting Tataru. That being the case, I only assumed the idea of a subject came from another. Could it be Master Galuf? Or Quarrel, perhaps? No, wait, Rambrose! It must have been Rambrose! Behind his sombre countenance there hides a playful streak. I confess, even grinning as he imagines how I will react should I stumble into this mammoth sometime in the future. Truth be told, I know not how to feel when I behold it, but if nothing else, it tells me they are well, Rambrose and everyone, and for that I am glad. They're kind of like old new friends for you, I guess, in a sense. Like, obviously they're not your Rambrose, that's a different timeline, but you get to see them again, and they know who you are, and that's amazing, I love it. For him, Gratia. Oh! How strange that name rings to the ears. As long as I have been in the Crystal Tower, it has ceased to be an act. This is very much who I am now. Yet when you speak to me as a young man I once was, you cannot help but stir within. Oh. And then the old days come flooding back, the days when we sought the truth of this tower together. You were an inspiration to me then, though I do not think it possible you have become even more of an inspiration to me now. Wow. That's some good lore that I'm probably going to plonk at the end of the video maybe, or the beginning, I don't know, but I'm glad I found this, it's really cool. Wait, so if you're here, can I find the others too? Okay, I need to find this out. She is! Hello! I'll say. Sigbar, no one told me you were back. Well, never mind that. You should try speaking with Howick. I've come to believe that some miracles simply require an inordinate amount of stubbornness. That goes to your case. For Howick, and I'm hoping for Garber as well. Okay, right, there's no new dialogue. Place is gonna feel peaceful. There he is! Hey, Alphinaud! Oh, look! I love it. Sigbar, when did you come back to the first? I trust the tower and the others are well. Myself, I decided to stay here for a time, and I have been doing what I can to help Yormore adjust in the aftermath of Orpheus' tyranny. And in the spare moment I've had, I've managed to finish the painting for Lord and Lady Chow. Considering all they have done and what lies ahead, it seems a suitable gesture. As you can see, things are back to normal here, aside from, you know, neither could be restructured a social hierarchy. But however the matter is resolved, it would seem I must begin working for my quest again. Mayhap I will revive the stoneworks and develop a new talos for this modern age. Oh, that ought to keep a smile on a wife's face. Oh, another visitor! How lovely! We have a slice of cake and a spot of tea. A light meal, perhaps? But what am I thinking? We cannot lay the table of luxurious abandon as we once did. Goodness me, 'tis a shame not to have sweets in my sweets. Both you and Alpha are so adorable. I must be sure to have the larder stop before your next visit. We see, the Talos from here, I think so, right? Yeah, that's quite the sight. That's really cool looking. I like that. Okay, finally we'll go to Knight's Blessed to go talk to Ishola, I guess. I don't know if Oyonje is in this house. I might go check that out too, but... Well, no, he won't be. He'll be doing the Eden stuff, but I can't talk about that because that's not MSQ series, so just know that exists, and I don't plan on doing it in recording because it's quite a lot of content. Hey! There you are. I take it there are no pressing matters to keep you in the source then. If not, I may have needed you in the near future. There is still yet so much to be learned in this world, so many mysteries begging to be solved. The greatest perhaps being the truth of Emmett Selk's words that fateful day in the Cortana Gravel. Most troubling matter to be sure, but remember, it is not a burden you must bear alone. And the mighty hero returns to grace the bow of his presence. When the night sky returned, we all know at once that all would be right with the world. Any doubts we may have had were quickly put to rest when Master Motoro came. It did my heart good to see her in such high spirits. We should hold a feast to celebrate your victory, then you can finally sample my famous stew. Indeed. Also, I have some mouth pains right now, so I can't talk as best as I can. In fact, I might be leaving a lot of the dialogue for post-recording for this, just so I can talk during it, but obviously there's a lot of additional dialogue right now, so I'm just going to focus on the story, and if there's quite a lot, I'm probably just going to do post-production for it. But for now, let's head back to the source, I guess. Oh no, before that, yeah, we're not going to find Oyonje and Ilmeg because he's doing the Eden stuff, so let's just go back to the source and do the actual MSQ now. So, yeah. Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the MSQ series, where I'll be going through the Final Fantasy XIV MSQ via recording. We are back for another part of Shadowbringers. This time, we're going past the main story, past 5.0 into 5.1. We don't know how it works. Usually between big expansions, there is patch content, which is just little bits of story which bridge the gap between the expansions, and we're doing the first one of those today, 5.1. I don't know how long it is. I'm going to try and get it done maybe in 2 days, but we'll see. For now, though, let's do some story, because I'm very excited. I took a few days break, so now I feel ready. I don't feel, I guess the word would be oversaturated with Final Fantasy XIV story, so yeah. We'll also be going for this patch with Dragoon, because it's been a while since I've done Dragoon in the patch, and I changed my hairstyle because we're in a new content now, so yeah, that's exciting. I didn't want to do like a fully fledged intro for this because it's patch stuff. Maybe if Endwalker I'll do a fully fledged intro, but we'll see. But anyway, let's jump into this, shall we, and do some 5.1. We'll start off by talking to Tataru. Taken resolve, Tataru seems eager to make up for lost time. Bigbar, good God, it's good to see you. I hope you being here means you've had your fill of rest.
More than my fill. Not so much as 40 winks, truth be told.
No, I haven't really slept that much. You're too selfless, that's your problem. But you'll be no good to anyone if you don't take a break every once in a while. Anyway, not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet the helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link poll. I do hope he's alright. We're exchanging messages with the Aeolzin Alliance throughout, though. They say the fighting has finally stopped at the Gimlet Dark, and that the Empire shown no sign of movement, probably because Vows is dead, right? Which means we might actually have a moment to ask ours for a change. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell me more about your time in the first.
Okay, so there was...
Wait, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask for Flarmin to join us. She wanted to hear what happened to Minfilia, and I think it's best she hears it from you. We'll meet you at the terrace at the House of Splendors. Alright, Tataru. I'm excited to tell you all my stuff that's happened. Anyway, let's talk to some of the Scion members, shall we? Our war substitute is moving along well enough, but we often find ourselves wanting for Fankon and Alphino's expertise. Wish they'd hurry up and get their asses back over here. Well, you gotta remember timey-wimey stuff is happening at the moment. Not that I expected any less, but it's good to see you home and unharmed. I am pleased to report that Arnold and his fellow primal hunters have upheld the peace while you've been away. A pleasure to see you, Zigbar. I cannot well imagine what sort of world the first is, or adventures you had, but that you have returned to us safe and sound is of great comfort. I agree. For them, I was only gone a few days, but I was gone like a few months apparently, so... Time dilation stuff. Timey-wimey. Would suck if the time like went the other way now, and going and staying here for a few days means no, yeah, staying here a few days means that it's gonna be hours in the source in the first. Hope not. Fingers crossed that won't happen. But let's head our way up to the House of Splendor, shall we, and talk to Harmon about this. Hey,
I've got some bad news.
Igbar, it has been a long time. The Tower did mention that I would be joining you, did she not? Thank you. Words cannot express how I've longed to learn of the first. The world Minfilia sacrificed so much to save. But, come, rest your feet. The Tower should be arriving shortly. Got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you about this. And about poor Minfilia. Oh, and so Minfilia chose to pass on her gifts to the next oracle, this girl who Thancred named Veen. Have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Zigbar, might I ask you a favour when next you return to the first, to tell Veen why I cannot? Yeah. To tell her, thank you. Will do. And I would offer thanks to you as well, for staying with her to the end. Begging your pardon, but can I have a word? Oh. Oh, hey, Real. Real. Real? I hope you're here to tell me you received word from my helper. I wish, nay, I've not had a peep out of him, and it's been a good while, good long while now, too bloody long. On account of which I'm going to sneak over the border and see if I can get a signal to him from closer up. But what if they catch you? There must be another way. Well, it is if we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking me way through Gimlet now the fight has died down. God knows there's enough shadows to hide in. And it beats waiting around here twiddling my thumbs. Anyway, I just thought that I'd let you know. Now that I best be. Ah, I nearly forgot. Crawl's at the stones and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients. She was getting ready to examine them again when I left. Oh. Best head back then. I'm sure it's important. Is the helper still near, maybe? Because they said they were in border of Garlemald, so... It's either him or Gaius, but I don't really see Gaius being the helper. You needn't worry about me. Go and see what Quara has to say. It sucks what happened to Minfilia, but... Sacrificed herself so that Veen would have her own life. In a sense, she was already gone, but that only just confirmed it. It seems she's still examining them. Oh, I do hope it's nothing bad. They better not be like dying or something, like losing Aether. I don't think they would be.
You're here. Good.
You also got voice acting, nice. My two favourite Lalafels.
So, how are they? Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health. For the present, at least.
I mean...
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
I'm afraid there may be.
Oh, shit.
I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examinations suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed. Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them.
Ones that have been in the
Thancred
longest, maybe.
exhibits the most notable signs.
Yeah.
Followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
What?
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
So what, their ethers are being sucked towards the first, maybe? Because they've been there that long and they can't sustain their body?
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
Yeah, the longer they're there, the longer the link gets fractured, I guess.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
They'll die, there'll be no body, so they will have no terror to this
I
world.
cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening.
Very good.
Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Leave it to me. No rest for the righteous, eh? Hey!
I realize you've only just returned from saving 2 worlds, but time is not on our side.
Never is.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
What if we don't look in this realm, but another realm first?
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
Yeah, just basing us all back to our own place, from what I remember.
Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I for one am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer.
Question is, do they even want to leave? Like, they care about people there. Like, Y'shtola has her Knights Blessed. Alistair cares about the people at the inn, and Alphina wants to make sure the Yorma is fine. Maybe Urianger would want to come back, and Thancred wouldn't want to leave because Veen's there, so I don't know.
There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the first and apprise him and the others of the situation.
Yeah, I'll pray return, Qual.
We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
Right. Don't you worry, Master Taro and I will think of something. Take care of in the first 6, Digbar. We're counting on you and the Crystal Exile to bring our friends home. I will do. Let's get a picture of our favourite landfells, shall we? Right. Back to the Northrend, I guess. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? To say the word, and I'll be happy to escort you to the Ocular. I do. Hey there, Grahatia. Ah, Sigbar, you are returned. I hope your time in the source was suitably restful.
It was.
Ah, but of course it wasn't. Go on. Yeah, their link is going unstable. The corporeal Ava shows signs of instability. By the gods, the possibility never even occurred to me. If you have returned the hope that my research has yielded a solution, I fear you'll be sorely disappointed. It's but a mercy we have the likes of Mr. Kral and Master Batoy to keep our friends' bodies safe while we wrestle with the problem. But they cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must be told. I agree. Come on back here, guys. We need to talk about it. Talk to you about this. It's important information. Hey, it's been like 2 days since I last played and last saw you guys. Hope you're doing good. Alice, Alphino, Ishtola. Where's everyone else?
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Where's Fanquid? Irene, I guess.
Irene not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's findings.
Okay, so apparently your Aether's like really fucked, and the link is going unstable.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Yeah.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration. Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy.
Yeah.
The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up...
Oh, oops.
I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it. And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
What? What, to sacrifice yourself? No, we're not doing that, mate. No, Alice!
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
Oh.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you just...
What? This shoulder's amazing. I love it.
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion?
Alice continuing to be a fantastic character.
Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides. This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend.
What if I just think really hard about little son? That would get his shoulder across.
Yet were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
Do I have any objects in my possession? Like,
White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease. We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back onto our vacant bodies.
that sounds risky, but let's just do it.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrand is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me.
Ah, well, that's worrying then.
Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Oh, I don't like the fact we're on the black screen right now. I'll take this. I really don't like the fact we're on the black screen right now. Oh, no, we're okay. Okay, good. I thought we were going to go down like a cutscene or something, but no, we're good. I'm sick and tired of the exile's attempts at selfless sacrifice. If he suggests dying one more time, I swear I'm going to grant him his wish. No, honestly, don't do it. Numar seems such a welcoming folk in Ilmeg. What do you suppose could have driven this one to a life of seclusion? Mages of passing skill living a life of seclusion. Now, where have I heard that before? One can only hope that they are more receptive to our unsolicited visitations. 'Tis said the kingdom of Norbert was once home to the realm's greatest knights and magics both. To command the place of the royal court, the Numar, whom we seek, must needs have been a mage among mages. I agree. The Crystal Exile will waste no time in seeking help for your stranded comrades. The Grand Cosmos, that is, the palace we seek, stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. Whilst foul journey hither, I think it best I devote mine energies to the creation of white auracite. By thy leave, of course. The process requireth no small amount of time, and should the Nomad consent to lend us their aid, we will have need of a suitable vessel ere long. Agreed. Then I would ask the rest of you to meet me in Sullen, and do be prepared for a warm reception. Oh, bye, young Jay. I don't know what we're looking at there, but I guess he was bowing and saying goodbye. Bye, buddy! Pray join the others to Sullen. I shall turn my thoughts to Auracite, and apprise Fank and Rian of our progress. Oh, yeah, this place, okay. I'll meet you there, YouTube. Or chat. Chattington. Hey guys! He said the palace was on the opposite shore, but I see nothing on the horizon save empty skies. Curious. The exarch said to have prepared for a warm reception at the palace. Let's hope it's more cordial than his last visit. I was relieved to hear that Exarch intended to arrange for a boat to carry us across the lake. No, not that I was opposed to swimming, mind you. I think he is opposed to swimming. You can't lie to me, Alphino. As I told you before, I had scarcely set foot on the palace grounds when I was set upon by our host familiars, and I expect our reception today to be no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. Oh, it's trust time, I think, right? I'm sorry, but are we not here to petition for assistance? You can't honestly think barging in looking for a fight is going to persuade them. Actually, I believe the exile may have the right of it. They have no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creations. Why then I should be most interested in meeting those who would overcome my defences. As would any true seeker of knowledge, and there is little we can say or do to convince them to help us, if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they choose to hide themselves from the world. But if we can seize their interest, maybe we can earn ourselves an audience. I agree. Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's beat up some people. Weapons drawn, is it, then? But I must say, Exarch, you certainly seem to be enjoying all of this. Oh. Are you? Do I? Well, I will not deny that I enjoy the thoughts of fighting alongside you, or rather than painting around inside the Crystal Tower. You both seem to be rather in high spirits, if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your mood invariably improves when Digbird's around. What exactly are you implying? He averted a calamity, and the light which seemed destined to consume him has been extinguished. It is only natural that we are pleased to see him. Yes, well, you will have plenty of time to celebrate his good health after we've finished here. Of course, and let us proceed to the palace. Good. The Grand Cosmos now accessible. Very good. Well, I'm looking forward to going that with you, Garrett, here, and also I'm gonna say Alice, not Alice, Ishtola and Alphino too. So let's get our pie together for my first Dragoon at level 80. Oh, this is a nice place. Oh. Never mind. Oh, what the fuck? That crab people. Oh, this music. Right, let's do this, guys. Let's run in. We got a view. Well, he seemed like a gracious host. Oh, never mind. Oh, here we go. Right, so Dragoon's a little bit different to Reaper, so I need to learn how to keep this going. I did do Eden with Dragoon, so I should be okay in terms of remembering how to play. In fact, I should be doing my AoE rotation right now. There we go. You know, Dragoon is the sort of class that hasn't had an AoE rotation until just recently in Shadowbringers. It's been around since the beginning, but it only recently got some attention when it comes to AoE stuff. Ah, music is very good here. Nice. Yeah, I thought I'd go as a Dragoon because I haven't actually played this class in quite a while in the MSQ. And I plan on doing this, White Mage, Reaper, and Gunbreaker for level Endwalker stuff, so that'll be fun. I really should level up Red Mage too, but that's going to take a while, I think. Mainly because my first class I ever did in Final Fantasy 14 was White Mage, and then I went over to Red Mage, Dragoon, and then I just kind of branched out from there. And I really enjoyed playing Dragoon and Red Mage. They're really fun DPS classes, and it's the same with healing. I love healing too. I will not change the way I heal. Well, I would, but not now. Oh, these brooms. I made a mess before, so we can put my lovies with pushing flint. They're not gonna kill us. They're just brooms. Unless they're evil brooms. What? Oh lord. Critical hit. You can tell it's a critical hit if it has an exclamation mark at the end. If you didn't know that. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for my dragon buff now, unfortunately, because I waited too long for it. Oh well. Yeah. No gloves. Does quite a bit of damage though. I am enjoying Dragoon at level 80 anyway. Now we're done. Reminds me a little bit of Hawk Manor and how it's designed. Like it's got those really big corridors with doors. None of the doors are locked though, they're mainly just bow instances. Which again, I kind of like when there's a little bit of puzzles going on in each dungeon. I haven't really had that outside of in the Shadowbringer dungeons, which hasn't made it disappointing, but more so they're very samey because they're all just fighting enemies, but they all look really cool, so I shouldn't really complain. I don't think samey is the word I'm looking for, but very formulaic. And then you have this, which is also not doing too much in terms of mechanics, but I am enjoying it because it looks cool and the music is great, and the bosses do have little mechanics in them too, so. Immortal Anathena. Just AoE damage, okay. There is stuff that needs cleaning. What does this mean? Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Ah! That's great! You're gonna work out where they're gonna go and clean, I guess. On me. It's going well so far. We're gonna have to do more danger puddles, so I think. Like literal danger puddles on the floor. Ow! Okay. Oh god! I'm okay! That was a little bit too safe for comfort. Okay though, at least. Nice. Ishtola will not move because she's a black mage and they tend not to move. Oh god, I might need some healing, Alphado. I might need some healing, please. Oh god. No, I'm okay, good. Well done, nice. Oh, but love, I'll spare you, but only for this once. I'll leave you be. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. I would do like combat, but I missed chest and I forgot it. I need to go get it. You guys do that while I'm gone, or not? Just follow me too. There we go. It wasn't even worth it. It was fucking materia. Oh. These pigs. Here they are. We got some pigs in here. I couldn't jump there for some reason. I don't know why. And then a couple of AoEs later, we beat the enemies. I assume, anyway. Alright, let's go, guys. Come on. I got Dragon's Fury, so I need to go use it on something. Let's go find an enemy to kill. Down here, maybe? Oh, hello there. Oh god, spider plant thing. No. No thank you, I don't need that in my life. The music is very good here. It's also a gorgeous looking area. Look at this. Like this giant giant university basically of stuff. If you have an area like this, why don't we like use it for background elements or like assets? Like this is a really cool looking place. Right. What we're gonna call the enemies in this area, Yoshi P? Let's just call them Cosmos, etc. Because it's called the Grand Cosmos. I need to use battle litany a lot more. I keep forgetting it exists, and it is very good because it gives you more critical hit chance, which can mean you do a lot more damage. Like for example, what I'm doing right now. Fuck, that was some good damage. Nice to change it my class though, because it means we have a lot more fun stuff we can do here now. Before I was mainly doing Reaper, which is very easy to understand, I feel, but Dragoon's more directional based, which I quite enjoy. Nice, right. Lianan Sith. I was like a giant, like, flower hentai monster. Why did I say hentai? What the fuck did I even say that? No! Oh. Hentai was not the word to be used there. Hold on, I'm in the wrong place. I don't know why I was tanking there. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like in that one of the option dungeons in Heaven's Ward, when you need to grab the thing out of the area. Oh god! Oh, they weren't born, they died. I'm born! I'm dead, my lord. Well, this fight isn't too bad, but that's it. That's not too bad. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that afterwards. But you can kind of tell after a certain point, which I quite like. I've played this game enough to know that they're gonna use and go in AoE after that. I'm quite glad I've learned that now. Oh. Nice. Yeah! I enjoy using Star Diver onto one point there. That's good. We're getting close to finishing this. Quite a fun boss. Not too difficult, not too hard, not too easy. Well, but it is quite easy, just like grabbing the seeds. But you know what? It's the thought which counts, and the thought put into this fight was kind of cool. So there we go. Oh, we've still got it though. Wait, no, we're good. I thought we were all gonna die, but we're okay. You'll mark the debt. You'll pay for this. What are you gonna do, John Dragon? You gonna die for us? There we go. Chest!
Oh, but also 50,000 enemies. And they're all pigs!
I hate pigs. Well, I don't hate pigs, but Sigmar does. There's worse fear. Just now. Fear confirmed. Shit. Nice. I think actually the Doomfus has most damage out of all three. But I do enjoy using Curse and Torment and putting the life surge on it. Oh, nice. Oh, why do you persist? Why would you not leave me be? Look at all the people here. All ghosts from the past, I guess. Whoa, 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 what do you mean knights from the past? Are these like Heavensward? Knights, maybe? There's no point using AoE here because they're all spread out, so just gonna focus on one target. You must drive them out? How about you don't drive them out? Just let them be. Mothbutt? Oh my lord, what a name. I do enjoy that the combo just like loops in itself here. That's really cool. Yeah, just change. It just loops in whenever they just do this single target combo now. It's great. Cut the dime off, but... And he did. Oh, okay. Now we're fighting Big Horse Man. Assuming this has the same structure as the other patches, there's not gonna be another duty until 5.4. Well, 5.3 is gonna have a trial in it, which is gonna be very important, but we'll see. Yeah, do it. Yeah, shoulder. Yeah. Let's go for him first. The lesser enemy. Not Philibert. My favourite Final Fantasy 14 character. I think they are Ishgardian naming scheme, so that's cool. Woo! Just about avoided that. Good. I love that AoE rotation for Dragoons. Great. Right, nice. Is it boss time? Or is there a little bit more? Look at all the people dancing in here. It is boss time. We've already fought you before. We're going to fight piano. Yes, headed these halls long enough. Come, Lugus, I guess yet one for company. Lugus. Fire enemy? Oh.
Oh. Insatiable flame, Lugus.
Look at this boy. He smells burnt, that's what he is. Nice. Why are there like in-game things here? Hmm. Right. Wait, that's his white. That's his white. Here's white. Shit. Oh. Whoa! Okay, mate. Chill out. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Well, they're not moving, so I'm not going to move. Ow. Oh, I see. Okay, right. Ah, that's a cool mechanic idea. Quite like that. Mate. That was an interesting attack. Well, we see he's scooting. His left that time, not mine. Don't know why I thought it was my left, but chandeliers. Oh, I see. We can't let it burn those. Oh wow, good job, Alpha. No, you let it burn. We got it there, I think. Yeah. Interesting idea. You have to like, you get like possessed by flame. You have to like extinguish it, otherwise you die. I like that. Okay, this time, yeah, okay, I can just keep attacking him until I get the 4. Ah! Right here, please don't do that to me. That scares the fuck out of me. Yeah, okay, we're good. Right, we almost got enough for LB2, I think. No way we're going to get it before the end of this fight, but let's see, shall we? Right. We will, just about, maybe. Maybe? Just about. No! 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 Okay, wait. Fuck you, bitch! No! Oh! Okay, we're okay. Fucking hell. He died there. Survived though. Nice. And Alice, I was like, why did you leave me behind? I'm sorry, Alice. I had to do it. Maybe we have got ourselves an audience. I don't know. This is a cool duty though. I enjoyed it. Let's go talk to this guy, I guess. Hey, buddy.
That was my fiercest familiar. Oh, impressive.
This voice. I could do this voice.
That was my most fiercest familiar. Impressive.
Oh, bye. Yeah, we know the lower, like, no more people. Time for negotiations.
Hey, look, 'tis good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain. But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Yeah.
Sake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence!
What? What do you mean?
It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men. You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
There we go. Alphino coming in here with the funnies. Oh no. You alright, mate?
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again.
I enjoy the voice.
That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too. And countless innocents died for my naivety.
That's a cool way of bringing that back. Oh shit. Yeah, I was around for that. I did the quest for it.
You know of the plague? Then you know how dangerous soulcraft can be. Instead of saving your friends, you risk damning them. Are you sure you're willing to take that chance?
Either that or whatever happens when the link gets broken. They become like ghosts, I guess.
No.
Oh, very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
We'll give you all the coffee biscuits we have.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
Hey Alphino, that was cool. I enjoyed that dungeon. There you are. You know, have gone ahead to the Crystal Tower, Becklug. But Rebecca, I truly wish we hadn't had to resort to such words when treated with them. I had ever thought to convince, not to compel, as I cannot deny that a part of me is glad our young G shared his knowledge of the Nomar with us. Had he not, Becklug wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guests waiting would only add to injury. I agree. Now, oh, okay. Alfred looks just like about ready to leave you behind. Mustn't delay any longer, Zigbar. If Becklug is here to hear the truth of our travel trails in the first, you all people should be present. I agree. There's our boys. Well, all of our characters together, working out how to get back. Where's Alphino? Alphino? Oh, is he coming back with me? I think he was. Yeah, there he is. Hello there.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
It's called the sauce. In particular, the tomato sauce.
Everything we told you. Of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies.
No, they don't.
Save you. Your body is your own.
It do be.
And your soul is the densest of them all.
Is that a compliment? Don't know if it is. I'll take it as a compliment.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light. The realm yet at the mercy of 4-3 and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
I agree.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
Yeah.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change.
Nice.
I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
Am I also going to help? I hope so.
I think we are. Right. Do you happen to notice the magic brooms strewn about around the grand cosmos? Uncanny. Blacklock has a fine eye, but we have yet to begin. I rather think the exile was right to call on them. Sometimes I forget we're not truly here in the first. It'll be good to be whole again. I don't know how that feels not to be whole. I guess I've been here long enough to get used to it, maybe. Fortunately for us, Betluck is of a mind to see you and your fellow Scions justly compensated for your efforts. Oh, I have to do a voice. Okay, here we go. You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thoughts as to how you might return to your world?
Yeah, we're gonna use white oversight because it's shiny and white.
White oversight, you say? An intriguing proposition. But one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what might happen to their souls within the oversight. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? In theory, yes, but the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw aether from your surroundings. This process must be halted and the resulting surfeit of aether removed. Your mind would ultimately be separated from these forked bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at the inner journey's head, corrupted by the sin-eaters, their aether made stagnant by the light. So you need to get hit by a sin-eater, maybe? Corrupted? Stagnant? Why do I see these unfortunate individuals? Why? Do you think we might be able to help them? I might, or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you. While you escort our guests to the inn, I'll assist Youngjae in creating the requisite oversight. I believe my talents will bear apply to the endeavour as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist better luck as necessary? Okay, we'll go down more suck then, I guess. Let us make for Amarang then. Hey there, buddy. It pains me that there are those who yet suffer despite our victory over the light. We must hope a way can be found to help them, both them and our friends. Youngjae is more than capable of creating the oversight on his own, but if all should go awry, I'll be on hand to assist him. Bye, you two. Enjoy your oversight making, I guess. We've got to go back to Desert Land. And these guys. Petlets told me they wish to meet the worst afflicted, Howrick. There are times when I swear there's something he wants to tell me, if only he could form the words. Having broken Light's stranglehold in the first, I would like to believe they will one day recover, yet I fear that day may not come soon. So this is Howrick, is it? Yes, his etheric balance leans perilously towards the light. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as all poor souls scattered by light. He will become a sin-eater. You don't know that. We defeated the wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Howrick was completely unresponsive before, but now?
Eggs and noodles.
Then perhaps there is yet hope. If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies on the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether in one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Orbert. Then for far darker purposes. Lest it fell into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it, but for their sakes I will break that oath. It's not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Okay, give it a go, why not? Come, let's see what effect my tonic will have on their aether, if any.
Okay, here you go, Totten. There's a little bit of aether for you. Ron stares at you blankly. It seems tonic hasn't had no effect. Oh? Where's this warmth I feel in my chest? What's on him? Wait, there's more patients? I didn't even know. Yeah, over here. Oh, but I think it's the guy from before, like all the way back in the when it rained mission. I feel warm, and my legs they don't feel as heavy. It is working. Like it stops them. It gives them some of their aether back, but There must be like a permanent way to do this, right? I would assume. Now then, have you noted any changes in the patients? Notable rise in body temperature and increased motor functions, in most of the patients at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. 'Tis true that with restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow, and yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true only for their corporeal aether. Their incorporeal aether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Havoc, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. But gods, he could wait to find himself an old man. A fine reward for his persistence, the opportunity to mourn the life he never had the chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realise this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we can find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them, we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Well, here we go. The mystery continues. Can we save these people? All the way back at the beginning of Shadowbringers when we found out about this. Now we can actually help them, maybe. Did they just say what I think they said? There might be a video way to help Havoc and the others, and help ourselves in the process. Corporeal and incorporeal aether. I confess I had never had cause to make the distinction. Good for the soul. I suspect the Crystal Exile has told you of my past, that I was once a mage with the Royal Court of Robert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administrate to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labours. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, a plague the like of which none had ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. Doesn't dwell on the past. And I have a chance to redeem myself as well as I bought these sponsors, because, yeah. Aye, that they did. I shudder to think what might have happened had they not. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalise these people's incorporeal aether. Do you think it can be done? Were the sky still a blaze of primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we might have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energy poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the aether revitalising magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. Rather get on with doing what it is, whatever it is that needs to be done, if it's all the same to you. Whatever regions must be procured or spells invoked, I will do it. Me too. I admire your spirit. Very well, your first task will be to gather the necessary materials. The purest of waters and finest of clays, as well as a fey lantern brimming of pixie magic. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alphino, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have to do to get the lantern. Don't mean... British took quite a liking to us before. If we humour them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Fine, we'll pay visit to Ilmek, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone the befriend of the Fey folk. Oh, while at it, seek out the Nomo or Planet Any. They'll be able to support you with water suitable for our needs. Right, well, let's get this over with, shall we? There still remains the matter of the clay. Might I prevail upon you to find it?
Oh yeah, time for the clay quest. Stormblood was Saltery. And Shadowbringers it's clay.
Clay from Amarango will likely be best. Know if you have any who might be able to assist us? I could ask the miners at Twine. Their scavengers and more just miners would probably bear. Ah, yes, they'll be able to point you in the right direction, I am sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there's not anything else I can do to learn of stagnation. We should fix the people here. Sounds like a plan, and I'm going to employ the art of the thumbs up transition again, because I haven't done it in a while, so let's use it, shall we? And we are here. Hello, everyone. Zigbar, wow, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We just had this moment finished with preparing the Talos, and Charlie, you lot took to the Baffarang. The Charlie was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade seekers to help us along. Clever man that China's. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting a great giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley, oh for fuck's sake. But Magnus still refused to steal the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, Jag, but that doesn't mean you can go about harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me Zigbar here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend?
I need clay.
I see. And this familiar requires clay from Amaranth. Oh, look no further. Anyone can find you some quality clay as us. Saying that it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there must be some lurking somewhere or whatever, waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time where they used to take clay from Mount Biron mines to make adobe bricks. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you added the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there.
Sounds like a plan.
Look how many fucking quests are here. I will be doing these, but not now. And definitely not on recording. Alright, clay is obtained. I didn't put it in the actual recording because it was just me picking up free clay from a rock. Wasn't that interesting, but I got it now and we should be good. That better be the only thing we need from the pixies. If I have to enjoy one more prank, so help me gods. Pixies were constantly confusing me with Alice. And yes, I assume it's mean. It's not as if we look that much alike. We, don't look that much alike, do we? You do, unfortunately. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. You have the clay, I take it?
I do.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're just changing, class, I guess. Wonderful. We need but combine the clay and the water, then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form, and performing the necessary incantation. Becca, look, I have a question. In the event that we need of the spell and you aren't around, possible for another to have performed the incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skills, yes. How can the others have suffered so much? I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there's a chance a spell could do it, I'll be the one to invoke it. Maybe you should be the one to do this, so. Deep understanding of the subject's physical state combined with a strong desire to help them can gradually increase the magic's effects, and you are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there are few in all of Norvand more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Zigbar?
Absolutely, she is the best woman for the job. Very few, but if aught should go awry, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that one. I'll give it my all for Howlick, for Tesleen. Oh. Then we are all of a mind on the matter. And say shall be the one to conjure the familiar. Here we go.
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay?
Jesus, that's a lot of clay.
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
Oh, one of the pig things?
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
Her face is like, yes.
I think I know what you mean.
Is Alice an artist? I guess we'll find out.
There we are. How's that?
Oh. Oh, Alice! Oh no!
Well,
It's gonna kill you, Alfredo.
Creative.
Oh no, look. There's the first part, you're
No
screwed.
denying that.
Oh, you're fucked. You are so fucked. You're about to be killed.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Oh, okay, good.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Amazing.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality.
It's gonna look awful then.
Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
What does Hannah say?
Flesh of clay, I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
You did it! Amazing. Beautiful.
Not bad for a first attempt. Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Me and fucking Alf are just standing here like third wheels. Doing.
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
You call it Tesley and I'm gonna cry.
A name. All right, I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Angelo? That's not what I thought it'd be. Did it work? Is it doing anything?
Mother,
Oh. That all it was able to muster? Shit. By the 12th, for only for a moment he spoke. There may yet be a hope for save for these people. But oh, oops. I was going to talk to, I knew my friend, but I forgot to. How is he? Back luck, did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of colour has returned to his soul. God, I would jump for joy, but wasn't so exhausted. So close now, Halvik. And as you're even now in the process of discovering, this man should ask much of the Invoker. What you may not realise is that the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect, that is, to reduce stagnation. What's enabling our safe transport back to the source via Oresight? A thought occurred to me. I like this treatment. Becklug said that when a soul is rendered dormant and mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound like a lot? Does that not sound a lot like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really, but it is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? We can use it to save tempered people. If I can master this technique and the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. You're right. Exactly. His condition is uncanny similar to Halvik's, is it not? The only difference being is that his soul is a vice of other aspect of aether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, that there may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow of whom you speak? Oh, he's got tempered back in our world. I see. His condition does sound familiar, yet there is much more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is delicate work we do here. Work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there is a hope for the patients here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to stand that time in idleness. If it is all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with their treatment. Two, you should return to Castarium with Beckluck and see if you can't make some headway of the newly proposed theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. Ah, the fire of the youth. Let us return to the Castarium then. Finally, I found you! What? Oh, hey! Kesha, what are you doing all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yormore. Lady Shay's beside herself, sighing, pacing the whole lot. Lily begged me to go find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it I'll be returning to the Castarium alone. Go on then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Beckluck. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Yormore is at stake. Interesting. Never could be so urgent for Lady Shadow to summon us for us. The future of Yormore is at stake, is it? Well, do for him what you can, but keep an eye on Alfner, would you? See to it he doesn't involve himself more than he is necessary. I'll do, Alice. Nowhere to turn. Kashur is anxious to see you and Alfner back to Yormore. Lady Char's up in the parlour. Best not keep her waiting, eh? Oh, that's easy. I can just teleport there using the power thumbs up. Watch this, chat. I'm going to use the power now. Alright, now we're in this, Clown Town.
It was the folks over at the Christian that told me you'd be down the journey said, and luckily for me, you still were, waiting around about after people's tiring work. Well, naught here seems out of the ordinary, for I did not see Lady Sha anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into distance and all that, sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. Okay. Is it got something to do with Mr. Cha, maybe? Duke Cha? Lord Cha? Also, I think it is pronounced Cha, not Chai, as I thought it was. There she is. What seems to be the problem? Hey!
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
Yeah.
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
Yeah, where is he?
But that is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
Oh.
After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Oh.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice. Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
Oh. A lot of pressure, I guess, to be mayor.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee? Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so?
What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
Oh. What do I think? Sorry, but I think he's fled. I don't know, whatever it is, he won't have fled. I'm not gonna fucking destroy this poor woman's life right now. Fucking hell.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Don't worry, he will return.
I want to spend nothing to make sure he returns. I will not let this poor woman feel sad any longer. I'm gonna go find this person. I'm gonna bring them back. That is the true challenge of the warrior of light, of darkness in this case. You know, your war's nothing like I thought it would be, but somehow I can't picture going anywhere else. The Chais are part of it, I suppose. They have been good to me. I only wish there was something more I could do to help them. Notable absence. For all his comforting words, Alfred was plainly troubled by Master Chai's sudden disappearance. It makes no sense for Master Chai to have to devour a word, but even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Someone here would have seen something, I am sure of it. We should split up and acquire as to whoever anyone saw him leave or fail in that, if they had any idea where he might have gone. I will meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. Okay, I'll get on that then. Let's go. Questions from people. Master Chai? Why yes, I spoke to him recently. Where I recall he was in a rather dour mood, concerned about Yormor's neglect of industry, you see. With Lord Vorfrey's apparent inexhaustible store of meal and no great need of money, still wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Chai that the Bokor of Splendours would do all it can to contribute to the revival of stock here in Yormor, which seemed to satisfy him. Took his leave after that. Saw your silent state of business in Yormor. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Is something amiss? When last I saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted that he rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while. After his concerns over the city's offences, amongst other things, he made more than a few valid points. Many of our men were still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Vorfrey, and finding General Manjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyway, funding permitting, I proposed replenishing our ranks of volunteers and derelict in Gatetown. With a duty to protect not only Yormor, you see, but the surrounding regions of closure as well, and I, for one, will welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for the cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed to relieve to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Yormor's in a good place right now in terms of its economy or its defence. Of course we're still here. Can't leave what our people in need. That's one from Bert's creed, and the only reason I'm still alive. I have recall a man fitting that description. Asked to speak with the poor buggers lately come from right. Then he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts, and you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt far, high and low for wherever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. The folks here just don't want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself, something about finding us work, I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content of having his ear chewed about the derelicts, he asked about the other settlements and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was heading for Gatetown when I last saw him. Okay, well, we know where he's going at least. Making a difference, I guess. Any luck? I got nowhere myself, but it seems like Alfred might have. Ah, there you are. How do you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? Yeah, I got a few. Interesting. He apparently paid visits to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yormor, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. I think he's got big plans for the place. Yormor, I mean, not the Bee. Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? All we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern not only for Yormor, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical then that having consulted those within the city walls, he would wish to do the same to those without. Digboy, if you would go and make inquiries and write, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gatetown I leave to you, Kashai. Fair enough. Where shall we meet when we're finished? Well, Top Rung still seemed nice to me, his most likely next destination.
Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then, but if not, we'll be well situated to continue our search.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Well, I'll see you there. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistle gentleman here not long ago. I want to talk about relations between White and Yormore, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to their promises of meal and the chance of a lavish life among the free, and Vorfrey thought to take even more from us, considered the few able-bodied men he had left to guide us paradise. I mustn't tell you what happened when the senators came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Vorfrey's gone now, and we're curious as to see what will become of Yormore in his absence. That's why I told your friend, Chai Nuz, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what we wanted to not wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after, and that was that. I think I said this before on the recording, but I like the new music here in Colosia. Colosia is one of my favourite areas in the game, and I love this music. It's really comfy. I will miss Unmended Pieces, but this is also a good song, so don't really mind. Anyway, hello guys. Turns out Master Chai was over in Gate Town too. He spoke to a few of the residents apparently. He told me they'd never seen a posh bloke look so miserable. So a bit of it to Right and Gate Town as well, did he? I see. Kashar and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Colosia, the only likely place he has left to go being Amnesty. Come, I feel quick might yet catch up with him. Okay, where are you, Master Chai? There he is. So you were here all this time, huh? Hey, buddy. Digba, Alphino, Kaisha, oh, what are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We've been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Shah has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you're disappeared without so much as a word and bade us return you to her side. What blazes are you talking about? I left a letter in her chambers. Well, I suppose she could have overlooked it. And when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologise. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean take office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about problems faced by the people of Colosia. That much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, it would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see. And you believe said resources can be found here? Indeed. The people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plan, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such foresight is in itself a proof of your suitability. You need to, Master Chai, and I am certain the man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. What little it is worth, he will vouch for you should you require convincing.
Whatever you need, you can count on us. We believe in you, Master Chai.
I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You got your actions to speak for you. Well, as long as I can remember, all I wanted was to make it into Yormore, but that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble. Or a ball, more like. Anyway, outside of a paying Master Alphino, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days in a daze, but you've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot of Mount Gold, didn't you? How hard can man be? You're going to steer Yormore to a better future, I know it. And I want to help. Properly help. Do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, a lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come then, let us press on together.
Nice. That was some good negotiating, guys.
Thank you, Master Chai. We mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yorma needs more than a man of good intentions, which is why I'm here, to find one with experience needed to make the City 5. Who is this man exactly, and are you certain he's here in Amity? Brendan is his name, and yes he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as the chief advisor to Vorfri's father when he was in office. Evangeline was the mayor's right hand, one might say Vendor was left, and between them, they kept Yorma on the road to prosperity. But it needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity, and maybe yet able to shed some light on his reason for getting your overshores out of hand? Oh, oops. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Crystal then. As I recall, you made rather a favourable impression on him. I'm certain people are willing to talk to us. Speaking of talking, there's a lot of talking going on right now in these cutscenes. Oh lord. This person is also here, I guess. Doing the same stuff as me. According to Master Chai, this Vendon fellow occupied a position of considerable influence in your Moran leadership, which begs the question, why did he choose to leave? I reckon Yorma could learn a thing or two from Amity about standing on its own 2 feet. Then again, so could I. I realised it was me who suggested speaking with Crystal, but who's to say it will be any more receptive than Vendon? Why should any of them give me time of day? Bah, there's no way to think. Ignore me. Greetings, friend, and to you too, Master Chai. I presume you're here to ask about after Vendon. I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Vorfri gone, Yorma wants a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, you say you could very well collapse. I came here seeking Vendon's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Yorma together. And that is still my wish. But given how abnormally you were mistreated here, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. Why not, Master Chai? I bear no grudge against you or the people of Yorma, and I will not see you suffer for Vorfri's villainy. As you have no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Vendon could be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past as Yorma's past is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes and the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive, commit to this cause, and prove to him Yorma has the resolve to change. Resolve to change? I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left. Plan to go and speak with him. I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go, and I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. Nice. There he is, Mr. Vendon himself.
Well, well, it's you again.
Yay!
Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yormorans. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vorfri's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yep.
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever.
Mm-hmm.
To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vorfri. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Yorma looks cool at night.
Your sentiments are admirable, yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vorthri was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorthri's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Chai?
I can offer no simple answer to that question. But this much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us.
Okay. So rationing then.
The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthri. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation.
He wants him to run it.
Will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
Back.
A Yulmore for the people. I rather like the sound of that.
There we go.
Before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
Oh, well, what's gonna happen now then?
What? You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
That's cool. I like seeing Yulmore being built from the ground up again. It remains to be seen if his words will translate into deeds, but I shall endeavour to keep an open mind. Imagine it, a Yulmore that even a bloke like me could help to build. People cannot be brought together on the strength of higher deals alone. This I know from painful experience. My enemy was right to demand proof of Master Tria's commitment. Right then. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing.
Ah, yes, meal being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void. And a man who hungers does not like to contribute much to society, save violence perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfying answer and I will consider offering you my counsel. It's a cool shot of Yormor in the background. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another that of production. Go on. For the present, Yormor's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbours. This would afford us time to readdress the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. Regions that once served as resources of trade for foodstuff must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbours and guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take over the rebuilding effort. My, think of all that by yourself, did you? Well, yes, began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago, after speaking with the people of Yormor and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, Shiners. I have? Well, that is a relief. You haven't secured my support yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. A fair point, Wendon, and one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of taluses to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment must drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talus. But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without any supply of the necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talus is my field of expertise. And with a little help, I'm certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. Oh yeah, more side. Lemon curd. Wait, lemon curd what? Lemon curd sashitoshi. Sashitoti. Torty. Did you see that? There was a fire in Master Chai's eyes we was not there when we first met. A fire we had best kept kindled if we wish to see Yormor change for the better. You had a hand in considering that giant talus to the north, did you not? When the Yormor and volunteers began arriving, I hid myself away, lest I be recognised. For I surprised myself with what I am reliably informed was a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. Bugger. That rendering geezer doesn't seem so bad. What was Master Chai worried about? He's got to give himself a bit more credit. Fine and good help. Chai knows, look at saying... Bender is quite right. Building talus from scratch would require time we simply do not have. Which is why I propose to make use of the longer bound taluses which wander the wilds of Colusia. What? They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so should be in top rank. Come with me. Like a dangerous plan, but I am the Robbie of Light after all, so I guess it'll work out well for me. It is one thing to repair an immobile talus, as Orange did, but quite another to catch one. Surely this does not sound a trifle dangerous. How do you catch the talus then? Dig a hole and lower into it? So it's authority of the talus, you see? Other surprises could he be hiding, I wonder? Big chest. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. The chest contains canisters filled with a dashingly potent insulating powder, capable of holding the flow of aether in the talus. We need to only get within throwing distance of one and let it fly. Plus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. And I'll check the train, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Yormor. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai! In the Talus Artifact, there's 101 things out there that are waiting to make a meal out of you. That's as may be, Casher, but Brendan tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others are evident to see my harebrained schemes realised. Not this time. Which isn't to say that mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. And if I am to prove I am a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Here. Alright, but if there's any trouble, we call it off. Yeah. Mummy's Igbar. Yes, well, I should go about saying I have no intention of dying for this. I've always prepared living to see the fruits of my labour. Yeah. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kershaw says, these lands are dangerous not if one is careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when there is safe to subdue tablets. Understood? That sounds like a plan. Good, let's be off to the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. Let's get to work. And also the music here is called the quick way too, which I quite like. Oh, we're doing it here? Okay. Look out for danger. Alert. But I didn't read that last part. Shit. No! 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 Is that it? That's all I have to do? You got this, try eat. Well, that's one down. I did it! I did it! Let's move on to Nematalis, shall we? Oh, there's monsters. Oh. Calm down, old boy. Everything will be fine. Now? It's not turned around yet, though. Now! Nice. Fuck him up. Oh, I died. I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. Who did it? You may lead the next one to me, Zigbar. It's quite fun, I like this. On your own? Oh, nice. Ha, that should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. Oh, that worked out well. Only 2 puzzles there, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. There we go. Yeah, we leveled up. Wait, no, we didn't. I was just playing. Ah, you did it. Blimey, I thought my heart was gonna stop for a moment there. Went down a couple of moments. It would seem I misjudged Master Chai. There was, yeah, there may be hope for Yulmore. Our friend returned with nearly a scratch. Well done. Thank you, Alpha. I can scarcely believe it. It was Vector's foolish plan, but somehow it worked. He did it. Good job, mate. I did it. Always like a happy ending.
Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yormor's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at the Dallas Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by your extraordinary companion you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yormor. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but if that means I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yormor the benefit of your counsel. I will be honoured. Nice! When the people behold these talences, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yormor's leadership is at last in capable hands, would you not agree? Yeah. We should be able to be getting back soon, Master Chai. After you tinkled the talus and all that, Lady Chai is worried sick. Walking into them? Or is it big cutscene time? I think it's big cutscene time. Ah, yeah, going down the ladder. It's time to take Yormor back! Oh.
Form a line and make for Yormor.
Good. I hope to get some explanation as to what's happening here, because this could be bad for them.
What's that noise?
Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, it's a monster!
Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard!
No, it's fine, don't! Shit. It's only one guard? Oh, no, there's two.
Stay back! All of you!
This is why the defenses need to be changed. Oh, look who it is!
Is that?
It's husband.
Darling, you're back.
Now to rain hellfire on Yormor. Attack! No.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see.
I can't.
He's killing him! Oh, he murdered him! Oh!
Oh, oh dear.
What a terrible character death. Oh no. That's amazing! Fuck yeah! Hugged too much, cracked ribs.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending, instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Hell yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, what's happening now? Yay! Oh, not again. Again! fucking storyline. I enjoyed that. Especially that last cutscene. Amazing. Fucking like the evil mood that played. Thank you again for finding my husband. I confess I was not expecting your return to be quite so grand. That dear sweet man is going to be the most wonderful mayor. I just know it. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I wasn't much help. I wasn't much help. Still seeing Master try to go after his talents was something, eh? Inspiring stuff. I dare say the future of Yormore had never looked so brighter. I agree. Picture time for everyone. That was quite a reception, one Master Shire will struggle to forget. Oh, seriously, the revival of the Talus received the public's attention. Once word is spread around Yormore, it will be more than a simple to gather one, and all, so that the Master Shire can make his inaugural address. Moving forward, pain and pleasure used to... This is the last quest? Hold on, I need to find out. There's 2 more, apparently. Okay. Both Vows and Stone Chain knows it's prepared to address the masses. I don't think there's anything in the stomach anymore. I need to fight say goodbye. I've never felt better. I'm not all that overawed by the possibility of addressing the assembled masses of Yormore. As to where to do it, if we accompany everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word around the citizens, both free and bonded, that they assemble there to meet the new mayor. You there, Kasha? Was it? Would you go and inform residents of Gatetown and Derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I'll let the guards know not to bar the way to Vorphy's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming he's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman to the crown lift will show you up. Sounds like a plan. Time for the big speech. Oh, well, I'll make sure everyone's there for Master Try's big speech. So get yourself down to the immersion. Go on. Okay. Ah yes, Master Try told us to expect you. The immersion is already filling with all the people of all persuasions. Free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honour, we have reserved a seat at the front. Right, this way, please. Oh, nice. I get the VIP treatment because I'm the Warrior of Darkness. Got this. Try. It's in the bag.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today.
The voice actor for this character is very good. Like they're adding these little coughs and stuff. It makes the dialogue more realistic. I quite like them.
But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yormore to look around?
Oh, at everyone in here.
'Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar
This man in the background.
We once called the bonded.
Why is Sonic here? Who is this man?
But today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gatetown too.
Looks like something I would have put on my character back in Van Reborn.
Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
Hell yeah.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vorthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor who will serve only for the interim.
So like,
while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
So like Emwick then, in this regard, and he's still an acting mayor though. Bob, 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 bob.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you.
You have to do it.
But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
Clapping. Why is no one else clapping? There we go. Kai sure started, nice. Yeah, we're so happy for Yulmore. Oh, I'm angry though. Oh, I'll clap. Let me clap too. Game, let me clap. There we go. The oh clap is very sarcastic. I don't know why it's like that. It's like, oh, I guess I'll clap. Why not? Whoa, shadows right now. Oh my god. Say I found a pleasure as they used to call this place back when the world was ending, but now I hope it'll become a city of new endeavours. Wasn't this to be wonderful? See him take charge of the room as he did. Oh, it reminds me why I fell for him in the first place. Now our work can begin in earnest, and then we look forward to seeing this Yulmore for the people. Seeing everyone come together like that, it was beautiful, that was. You did it though. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe a word stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I learned something from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. It's but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step.
Soon, my fellow Yomorans can. It shall be my honour and privilege to help them walk this path we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all these changes possible. You do praise us quite a lot, to be fair. Well, within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. It is. You could do that, but don't do it. I don't need any more of that shit. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you got any thought as to your mayoral seat? We'll not be moving forward into the immersion, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We'll retain our current residence, and I'll govern here in the parlour. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlour. Begging your pardon, Master Child, but have you got time for a moment? A time for a word? Who is this? Who is this? Yeah, yes, of course. Horvenbet? That's me. I like your speech, but there's folks outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you've got a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much success. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought that on myself. Thank you again for your help, Ichabod. I hope to see you again before long. Bye, everyone. I'll just stand here awkwardly like I always do. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yormor's future was assured, but it's clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. Become a place that I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. I agree. Well, that was a nice ending to Yormor's story, I guess. The Alphane's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all of this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something bad has taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yormor for the people Master Chai has been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Come on, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Indeed, speaking of pain and pleasure, unlocked. Oh. Oh, behave yourself. Well, I'll be doing that, but not on MSQ, so bye. Vows of virtues, deeds of cruelty. I often wear a satisfied smile, seemingly content with the state of Yormor. Surely the sea cashier, thus inspired by our actions, is inspiring in itself. Yet however much I wish to stay and see what comes of efforts here in Yormor, we have a matter of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beck-Lug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Maybe they have. Let's go have a look, shall we? And I'll use the fabled thumbs up, and it might transport me to a cutscene, but hopefully not. Oh nice, it didn't force me into a cutscene, very good. In the course of preparing more oversight, we made a significant discovery. We're the best to wait for your return before sharing our findings. My congratulations, Ichabod. Glad tidings from Yormor did preside for your coming. I will see the Franklin V and hear of these momentous events, that they too might take in joy in that which thou hast helped bring about. I take it you are ready to resume our work. It would seem Alice has yet to return from the inn at Journey's Head. I do hope she hasn't overtired herself. Nah, she'll be fine. Welcome back. We were given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yormor. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by a popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, for I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Ore site? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded that live the White Ore site was ill-suited for our purposes. But, Oyonji, did you not say that compared to the massy soul of an Ashen, that stone could house one of our souls of ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Becklug's invaluable insight, it would indeed prove a trifling matter were we to disregard the inviolable link betwixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshy simulacra and the surface of aether which comprieth thee would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to transfer your minds into the other side instead, but we would be more likely than likely to sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. We are no closer to the solution than we were when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exile has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories in the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have in personal experience. Digby, do you recall we learned of my eye from my encounter with Dogra and Unai? I speak of the royal eye of the elegant imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient elegants. It is by this gift I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain and understand the technology by which the elegants were able to accomplish the transference, perhaps then we can keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, complete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigations, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it best to take our return to the source and inform Qua and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Dotara will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. And I would beg leave to relay our findings on the Franklin and Veen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Bye, young Jay, and your... Oh! See you there, mate. Give our regards to Tatari, won't you? Oh, well. Mark my words, Iqbal, we will unlock the secrets of the Elegant Eye and see the others return home. There was a time when I thought these eyes are cursed, you know, but for what they enabled me to do, what they may yet make most possible, I now see them as a blessing. I paid a link to the bodies of your mind will ensure a while longer. Should it fail, our efforts will be for naught. It will. I mean, we're here for 5 years, remember? Becklug insists we resume our work forthwith, but I go weary at the thought. What I would not give for a cup of tea and perhaps a vanilla tart. Oh my god, Ishtora, yes. I agree. Right, let's go. That's the sauce. Oh, wow, I also did use my thumbs up, I think. Digba, you're back! I didn't thumbs up either, oops. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Qua will be here shortly and she'll want to hear too. She's just telling to the others, their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I ever used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Oh, fuck. Here we go! Upon speaking with Tatari, several cutscenes will play in series. Oh, Tatari, why? It's always you, too. Yeah, I'm ready. As long as it's all voice acted, I'll be fine. Hey, Carl, how's it going?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
They're good. Alice made a pig clay thing. That was cool. And then we like solved an entire nation's food problems. That was also cool.
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're back.
It was him. My boy. Oh my god. Hey, buddy! I'm also Shagun. Hey! Definitely didn't style my hair after you at all. In no way whatsoever.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
You don't play this music game. You don't do that. Make me care, why don't you? Hello! How's it going, buddy?
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
No, Xenos killed his father. That's what happened.
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Varus is dead.
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose.
Razat Han? Interesting. I've heard that name before. I don't know where, but that's a very... that clicks in my brain for some reason.
It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter. Gaius Baelsar.
We know about Gaius.
Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead.
What, Solus? Emmett?
But his soul lives on.
Oh, Xenos. Oh, yeah, shit.
He has wrested back his flesh.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was...
Xenos ye Galvus.
We knew he was alive, though. Wait, no, we didn't know he was alive, though. We thought before his soul was gone, but...
Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead.
Fuck!
This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Is he dead too? No! Oh, God, here we go. Oh, Kyle's getting it too! Looking at Tataris. Oh, no! Me and Kyle get the HD experience, the IMAX experience right now. Don't you dare kill fucking Gaius, you bitch. No! He's okay, he's okay, he's okay. I think, right? What is going on with his sword right now? I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easy to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. But what good it will do? The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Oh my god, this is really fucking cool. Come, then. I did not expect this to ever happen, but I'm very happy it is. Yeah, use eye bomb! Estinian! Oh. Yeet! He's okay. Oh, don't kill him by accident. Oh, yeah, nice! Whoa! Excuse me! Whoa! Okay! Okay! Fuck! That was really cool, Estinian and Gaius working together. Ah! Ah, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Ziggurar is barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you alright? No, he's fucking dead. We may wear out our welcome. Fucking dead? Oh, yeah, they're still alive, I guess. Your radiance, no! Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled. The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Zenos! Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, we need to explain. We didn't kill the king at all. Or emperor. Yeah! Good abilities. Well, any boy ideas? What are you doing? Just one. Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh, dude, I love these two so much. There they go! Escaping. As they do. Your radiance! I think he's dead. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available magic armor. We cannot let them escape. Wasn't expecting Varus to die like this. I mean, he kind of had his scenes in the Stormblood patches, but I was expecting him to make it to Endwalker at least. Fuck. Excuse me! Ah! Oh my god! No, you can't just force me in a battle, like, give me the control of the city and fuck off, no! What are they called? What abilities called? Also, they didn't say there was a battle instance coming up. Ah! I'm very happy right now. He's so powerful! Of course he would be. He's fucking amazing. Oh, all of his combos are AoEs too. Oh. This is so cool. Ah! Final Fantasy 14, what the fuck? Dude! Oh, Scorpion Sentinel? Okay, that's fine. Oh, it didn't mean to heal. Oh, hello, everything. Oh, fuck. Okay, there's a lot of shit here you need to watch out for. Playing as one of my favourite characters right now. I'm losing my mind. I don't die. I'm not going to let Cillian die. Oh, God, that noise. Why? Kill me. Kill me. That's what it sounds like. Are we just choosing not to fight them? I guess so. Oh, I'm just gonna walk past you. What are you doing, guys? Let's go. I'm such a fucking nerd. I'm so excited. Oh. That was the easy time when moving chaos. Yes, we spit up. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit the low road, so to speak. Oh, bye! Oh, wee! Oh, see you outside. Stay safe. Thank you, buddy! My bud! My brother! Oh my god. I can't. I'm losing my fucking mind. Ah! It's everything I ever wanted. Oh, this is a really cool area, by the way. I'm really like wondering what fucking Endwalker's gonna be now. I thought it was gonna be all the Guardian stuff, but I don't think so. I have no fucking clue. Oh, boss time? Who? Well, someone's been busy. Oh
Ultima weapon? Also, who's that? Arc Ultima, what is that? I knew I'd bar my way with you. So be it. Come, Nidhold, lend me your strength. Yeah, you fucking... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Do it, yeah. What even is this thing anyway? We know about Ultima. I don't know what this is though. Yeah, just playing the Ultima theme right now. Well, not our one. Our one is Big Fat Tacos, but I've got new tax. Initiating synthetic ore site system. All systems now fully functional. Okay, good for you. What's this do? I don't really know what's going on right now. I don't have as many abilities, but yeah, it's certainly a fight. Oh no, I fucked it up again. Oh, well shit. Now I can't use them. Oh wow. Yeah, but this is this is the primal ultimate weapon for you anyway. Big fat tacos and big fat tacos and big fat. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to this guy. The battle data is loading. Data temple 14. 14? I love Final Fantasy 14. I don't know what's going on. What are these things that appeared? Can I even deal with them? I don't think I can. Right, here. I have to use the mouse controls now, which is a little bit annoying to be honest. But we're doing it, and it's cool to play as Stinian at least. Right here. He's using Gaius' attacks. Oh wait, they're out there, they're here! Oh, hello! Oh, we might die. No, we're not dying here. Oh god, no health! We got any potions? No, it's in the end. You didn't come prepared. We're gonna die. Good. No! Oh! Wait, I gotta do all that again? Okay. So, in this instance, we're not gonna do that on hard mode. Okay. Wait, do I have to do it on hard? Is there no difficulty changing? Oh, fuck, that might be a problem. Uh-oh. I'll not change the difficulty of the trial game. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, I'm going to put it on very easy. And I remember wondering, why am I doing this? Because I do not want to go for all that shit again. If it's only in this case when I would do something like that. If it was normal, it would be fine, but in this case, I am going to do that. Arc Ultima's unstoppable. We'll see about that. I've got limit break after all. Yeah, he said the same thing! Here we go! What we doing, mate? Shut him to fury? Okay. Oh! 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 Okay, mate. Yeah, boy! Fuck. Final Fantasy 14 just killing me, giving me a heart attack because of this fucking awesome cat. Dead. You're defeated. Your smell's burnt. Don't blow up. You're waiting for it to blow up. Guardians in their machine now. Now, where are you guys?
I enjoyed that scene immensely. Oh. You know, I really don't like the echo sometimes. It's very painful. Hey, Clara, you okay? You okay? You also played as Justinian. Or maybe you saw Gaius instead. Possibly. Hey. Some cool shit, Justinian.
My past, did you?
Yeah, and a little nosy. I saw the pictures he had of me.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
Yeah, and very powerful too.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
Should have been a Shadow Vegas Justinian. What? Oh!
My
You
concerns are
motherfucker.
far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray.
Yeah, I'd be fucked over that. That'd be a perfect time to take you back.
Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
Well, that's good at least.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces.
Be okay, I think. I hope. Lost. Is Boja one of them?
I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did. But we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention.
Boja?
He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Nice.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
It's good to know that Black Rose isn't a player anymore, at least.
Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
You're staying with us, mate. Not going anywhere.
That's true, but with the Archons still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Do it, you bitch. Yeah, do it. Yes. No, you're staying with us. No.
To extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
What if I gave you coffee biscuits? Persimmons. I could give you a dragon mount. I could give you my dragon mount.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Shit. I don't leave, I love you. Stay. Yes.
Farewell, my friend.
No!
See
No!
that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Oh! Second we get him back, he's gone again. Not happy. Sad.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Yeah, dude, after that fucking story cutscene, I've been going for ages today. But I'm invested. I don't want to stop. Though they haven't yet to find a workable solution, it's sure the others are making progress. We cannot ask more than that. You must be sad after all that's hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Backluck can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. Indeed they do. And that is 5.1, I think. Right? Oh, more cutscenes. Oh, good. Nice. Some more teasing, I guess. Meanwhile, in Gala mode. Bosia? Oh shit, yeah, this is in complete disarray, I guess. Fuck. Traitors! You dare deny Lord Nerve the phone? Oh! What's going on right now? Onward! Before this day is done, victory shall be ours! Some complete disarray. Shit! I was not expecting this. So, thanks 14, I guess. Oh. What you wanted, Xenos? For your nation to be in disarray? Boring, boring, boring. Do you think I find it amusing? Like dogs herding cow to the slaughterhouse? Oh? Hello? Oh. Why did I give him that voice? Oh. That who? Your soul is... Who are you? Wait, that's not Elidibus. Who is this? I'm not giving them this voice, but... Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master, and hunting dog, if you wish it so. For I know full well the prey you should seek next. Zodiac. Who is this? I swear, this is fucking what's his name from the fucking Yotsui storyline. I'm going to shit. Better not be. Meanwhile, Yorma in the first. Huh? Everything is happy, right? Nothing bad is happening whatsoever. Yeah, that the bears over the opening day of the stoneworks, and they're looking for labourers. There's talk of us settling some of the old abandoned villages too. They've been even laying on free talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free talos? How we better get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. That's not a recipe for hope, but I don't know what is. Why are we here? Is something terrible gonna happen? Oh, is that Oddbert? What are you doing alive, mate? Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. What? What? What do you mean? How? How? It is my destiny to see that dream fulfilled. Don't say wayward worry, that's fucking Albert. Oh, an idiot. And that is 5.1. Fuck. Wow, that was a lot of revelations at the end. It always is, isn't it? The teasers with the patches. They're made like that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back for the next patch stuff next time. And, yeah. Goodbye. I'm looking forward to it. I am really looking forward to it. We got our boy Astidian back. Well, for the short time we did. And I like wrapping up the stuff in Yormore and Amarang. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. It's really fucking stupid this phone like this. No, why does it look like this? Oh god. You got it, Estidian. You go. Oh. The man himself, running at full speed. Oh no, this way. This looks so stupid. Alright, here we go.